Hi, this is our home. This is our home, our church, our ministry center, our sacred space. Josie and I live on the first floor, Louie's up on the second floor. All the apartments in this building are people part of our spiritual family. This is life together, and we've chosen to live like this because if you really want to be devoted to one another, living in close proximity is huge. If we want to live out the ideals of the first church and really do life together, this helps us so much to be together, to spend time together, to know each other, to serve one another. This is how we do it. But this isn't all. We've got some other friends I want to introduce you to. So follow me. Hi. Here's some more of our friends. These fine folks have all moved here in this neighborhood to really experience spiritual family together. Some fantastic people. Everybody say Pig Suey. Pig Suey. Okay, but that's not all. I want to introduce you to one more family. Come on. All right, you guys enjoy the Hi, Jeff and Alyssa.
Hi.
Hi. Thanks for having us into your home.
Of course.
Jeff, will you tell us what was going on in your world when Louis began to pursue a relationship with you and how his friendship really helped you grow as a follower of Jesus?
Absolutely. So I met Louis about 14 years ago. I had just dropped out of Bible college and really just kind of went full on in deconstructing my faith. And, you know, at that time, that summer after leaving school, I met Louis Clark. And really just through his pursuit and friendship with me, getting to know me, my story, and kind of like this, what was really at the source of my deconstruction, really helped transform me into the man that I am today.
So can both of you tell us a little bit about where you are now as a family, where we find you?
Yeah. So when our daughter was about a year old, we decided to move from the city to the suburbs where I'm from. We had been living in the city and renting an apartment, but really hadn't sat down and meaningfully talked about where, we wanted our family to be, what we wanted for our family. We had assumed that since we were married and, having children, that we should move somewhere with, good schools, that would enable us to buy a single family home and just have the conveniences of the suburbs.
Yeah. So we lived out there for about 6 years, minutes away from grandparents and other family. And, while we developed relationships with neighbors and other people in the community, they really weren't of the depth and quality that we had come to know when we were here in Chicago previously. Additionally, we attempted to plug into a couple of other church communities out there and just felt like we kept hitting a wall as it comes to, the importance of living in community, living like Jesus if he were us. The importance of family and hospitality, and really with the table and the home being the center of working out your faith.
Yeah. So throughout that time, we're experiencing some relational atrophy, challenges in our marriage with mental health. And as our children are getting older, really just that feeling, that growing burden that we, need to disciple our children, and knowing we just couldn't do it alone.
Yeah, so we sat down, we looked at the logical conclusion of our lives, what our kids would be like when they're older, and while there would be a lot of good things, some of the most important things were really coming up short.
Yeah. So we sold our house, we sold a car, I quit a job I really loved and got a new one. We said goodbye to family and neighbors, and moved into an apartment across the street from Louis and the Syberts.
So since that time, we've really begun to see the transformation, not only in our own lives, but in the lives of our kids. They're 12, 8, and 5 now, and they have more aunts, uncles, and spiritual cousins than they really know what to do with. While at times they miss the space and the conveniences of the suburbs and family being close, they would never trade what we have here for them.
Mm-hmm. it's our hope and prayer that this isn't just what Jeff and Alyssa do, but it's what our kids do and what their kids do, and it really just changes the trajectory of our family.
But at the base of this is really just a deep value for relationships, love, and belonging. Thanks, Ryan.
Amen. Background noises provided by the Hayden Boys.